Thanks for joining us. I'm Tori Mason. In Loveland, people gathered today to protest the city's police policies. This after two recent incidents highlighted the difficulties surrounding mental health calls. Now, just last week, one officer shot a 19-year-old man in his own backyard. Alex DeMena suffered critical injuries, and his grandmother says he's developmentally delayed. That shooting comes after the violent arrest of Karen Gardner, a woman in her 70s with dementia. Two former Loveland officers are charged in that case. Our Rick Salinger is live at the Loveland Police Department tonight. And Rick, you've been looking into how that department responds to cases where mental health may be an issue.
Tori, the Loveland Police Department tells us it did have a mental health professional on duty the day that 19-year-old who has mental disabilities and also possibly had a knife was shot and critically injured. But the mental health professional on duty shift had ended before the incident occurred.
People will say that you're anti-police because you dare to speak critically of the actions of the police department.
A small crowd gathered outside the Loveland City Hall to discuss a big issue. Last week, 19-year-old Alex DeMena, who has mental disabilities, was shot in the abdomen 3 times by Loveland police officers. Jan Castaneda of the Loveland Justice League says she does not believe mental health professionals were on the scene.
Absolutely, they should have been called in for this incident. And had they been, a 19-year-old would not be laying in a hospital bed on ICU right now.
Loveland Police works with Summit Stone Health Partners on mental health cases. The website says 2 of their clinicians are embedded in the Loveland Police Department and respond to calls along with officers. It adds the pair receives referrals from police officers out in the field, and they also listen to radio traffic to determine calls that they should respond to. The attorney for the 19-year-old's family says the boy's grandmother called police and said he was smashing things. She says he may have had a kitchen knife.
She did everything right. She told the 911 operator that he suffered from mental disabilities. She told them that he was having a mental health crisis. She told them that he could be talked down and he hadn't hurt anybody.
The Loveland Police Department has offered de-escalation training. Loveland police say they have 2 mental health professionals on duty in their department, but they want to expand that to 4, something the city council is considering. Live in Loveland, Rick Salinger, covering Colorado First.